Have you ever thought to yourself, I wish there was a better and more efficient way to create macro-based meal plans? Maybe you're looking for something that is a little bit more scalable instead of spending hours creating just one meal plan. Maybe you're looking for something to enhance what you already have. Something to give your business that extra oomph. Right? Or maybe you don't even know where to start when it comes to creating macro-based meal plans for your clients. Regardless of the case, you, my friend, are at the right place. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a simple and easy way for creating macro-based meal plans step by step using Trainerize. The best part about having this smart planner is that it gives your clients control over the meal plan. They no longer have to wait on you to make updates to their meal plan if they don't like a meal. They can simply click this refresh button and a new recipe will populate, and it will still hit the client's macros perfectly. Can you believe that? So you can change these meals 100 different ways and the macros will always match up, which is awesome. If you're new here, my name is Coach Ruben Brooks, and I help fitness coaches and personal trainers take their business online and scale their business to 6 figures in 6 months or less. If you get any value from today's video, please be sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel because it really does help with the algorithm. Let's go ahead and dive in. First things first, I'm going to be using a software called Trainerize to create this meal plan, hence the title of this video. Trainerize is an online coaching app created for fitness coaches that are looking to grow their business to the next level. In my personal experience, I've been using Trainerize for, I want to say 4 or 5 years now. Is the best way to engage and manage your clients while building your brand and business. I do have a link below in the description to get instant access to Trainerize. You don't have to use the link, but just out of all transparency, we do receive a small commission. So keep that in mind before signing up. Try to use the link down beneath this video. Also, if this is your first time hearing about Trainerize, I made a separate video on how to set up your account and how to create and sell your online coaching program using Trainerize. That's all linked below as well. So assuming that you already have access to Trainerize, the first thing that you want to do is go to the left-hand side and scroll down to add-ons. Here you can see different things you can add on to your business. You can brand the app with your own logo by customizing the look and feel of it, which is pretty cool. But today we are going to scroll down to the advanced nutrition coaching. This is a paid service, and I think for the first 15 people, it's only $5 a month, so it's really affordable. Once you have connected the advanced nutrition coaching, the next thing you want to do is go to the clients tab and find the client that you want to add the nutrition plan to. Click the meal plan tab and next click create smart meal plan. Now, the cool thing about Trainerize and why I like using this process is because it has a built-in macro calculator in it. So you don't have to find what your client's macros are. They are already calculated upon entry when your clients fills out their information. Now, does that mean that we can just blindly trust Trainerize calculator? No, we can't. We do need to do a little bit of modifications based on our clients' needs and wants, but it's a starter point. So the first thing you want to do is click the show profile tab. On the right, you can see what Jackie inputted when she first signed into her account. Now, most clients are going to fill out their intake form, but they usually will answer this one question wrong when it comes to their activity level. Most people tend to overestimate their activity level. So it's going to be your job to know how active your clients are before you set up their meal plan. So why do clients answer this question wrong? And why is this question so important? Because your activity level is how you spend your whole day on average. It's not how many times you go to the gym during the week, it's the whole day. For example, a person could work out 6 times a week, but if they are sitting down 8 hours a day due to their job, that's still sedentary. So what are these sedentary, moderate, and high activity exercise levels? Well, according to the 10,000 step project, people who take fewer than 5,000 steps a day, usually you would put them in the category of a sedentary lifestyle. Increasing your activity level to anywhere between 7,500 and 10,000 steps would place you into the moderate or somewhat active level. And those that take more than 12,500 steps per day are considered highly active. In this case, this client is a teacher, so she spends a lot of her time on her feet. So she usually takes between 7,500 to 10,000 steps per day. But if you ever need to change your client's activity level, go back to their profile, click the edit button, and then change the activity level. Coming back to this page, the next thing we need to do is change their goals for how fast or slow the client wants to lose, maintain, or gain weight. I like to lose weight at a safe pace, so that's usually around 1 pound per week. And this is what the calculator gave me based off of Jackie's credentials. The next thing we are going to do is click the use this button. And now on the left-hand side, it gave us about how many calories they need to be eating per day. Before changing your client's macro split, you need to also understand what your client's somatotype is. And the word somatotype is just a fancy word for body type, which is whether you're an endomorph, an ectomorph, or a mesomorph. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs about your body type, but the rule of thumb is this. If the client is an endomorph, do the low carb macro split. If the client is an ectomorph, do the balance split. And if the client is a mesomorph, do the low fat split. Next, you want to add in how many meals that client should be eating per day. Please note the lower the calories are, the less meal options you have per day. And the more the calories the client has, the more meal plan options you will have per day. We'll click 4 meals, and then we need to change the number of the sample days. And the number of sample days doesn't really matter, but I'll explain why it doesn't matter in just a moment. So I'm just going to click 1. Now choose their dietary preferences and any food sensitivities, and then voila, we have a recipe-based, macro-based meal plan. The best part about having this smart planner is that it gives your clients control over the meal plan. They no longer have to wait on you to make updates to their meal plan if they don't like a meal. They can simply click this refresh button and a new recipe will populate, and it will still hit the client's macros perfectly. Can you believe that? So you can change these meals 100 different ways and the macros will always match up, which is awesome. Speaking of macros, how do we know what our clients' macros actually are? All you have to do is go to goals and habits and then click on daily nutrition. And there you can see the exact macros based off of the macro split that we adjusted earlier. Now, say the client is doing this meal plan 100% and it's time to update your client's meal plan so that they can continue their weight loss progression. The only thing you have to do is go to edit the nutrition goal and change the calorie value by 100, and boom, just like that, their macros just changed. It's that easy. And if you ever created a meal plan before or been on one, you know that it's the small changes that really do make the biggest difference. Now, every time your client logs into their portal, what they'll see at the top of their screen is they'll see what the client needs to do for today, and that is to hit their daily nutrition goal, and it will auto-populate as soon as the client connects to the app, which is awesome. Now, as a bonus for staying all the way to the end, I do want to give you a quick tip for anybody who's looking to create a step-by-step meal plan, such as something like this, where it tells you exactly what to eat, when to eat it, what time to eat it, etc. I use a software called Evolution Nutrition for that, and it's a pretty good software. With Evolution Nutrition, you can give your clients the exact foods that you want them to eat and then send it to your client as a PDF. But I would, if I were you, also use Trainerize Meals in conjunction with a step-by-step meal planner like Evolution Nutrition, so your clients never have to worry or bug you again about eating the same boring foods every single day. because they will be synced with the smart meal planner, and that will give them the freedom to choose whatever foods that they want to eat, and they can choose different recipes. So you should first use the smart meal planner inside of Trainerize and then use Evolution Nutrition as a sample meal plan that sync up with their macros. And that's how you do it. Do you want to learn how to take your business online and create a life of freedom, but you're not sure on how to do it? Join the Fit Boss Blueprint online coaching program and scale your business to 6 figures in 6 months or less. I'll leave links down in the description so you can see exactly how to get started. That's it for this video. See you next week.